Strobridge. That's another famous name of Hayward.
Oh, that's an amazing looking one.
They named Strobridge Avenue in Castro Valley after him.
Really? I see quite an elaborate door here.
This is a beautiful crypt.
Wow. It looks like there's room for 3 possibly, but there's 2 interments on each side.
His initials are in that, look at the center of the doors there.
Yeah.
JHS.
Right here is the initials, and then at the top too. That's 1892.
It's just the history that drags me to these places. You see the person's name and you think about what kind of person they were, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's really neat. Told me an explanation for it. I can't remember now what exactly it was. But yeah, it was some sort of garment that had been draped over, symbolizing, I don't know if it was something from like the Bible or what it was there. Look at the size of the chain on this one. No one's getting in there.
You know, anybody that desecrates a place of rest really gets to pay for it when they go.
Yeah, it looks amazing. You can see so far.
Can you see the city over there? I can see the Bay Bridge, and the city is kind of behind that stupid palm tree. Welcome to the Bay, everybody.
I think I went in or found one the last time when I was in Indiana. That was the last name, Fry. I mean, obviously that's a fairly common name, but
Yep.
this one is not glassed off, just has bars so you can see through it incredibly well.
If this was my family, though, it would be so much more cleaner.
Right,
I'd
yeah.
be in here every week, freaking wiping it down, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I would want to keep it in nice condition, yeah. I would feel like I'm doing them a service, paying my respects.
You don't have to be family, you know, and you don't even have to know the people to just come in there and show them respect, you know?
Absolutely. And that's weird. This one here says sealed, but it does not have any names listed. But right behind it, there's quite a few names listed, so I don't know if there's nothing to the left or if there's maybe just a bunch of ashes and urns sealed away behind this panel here. But that is really different.
Yeah, you could be right about the ashes.
Yeah, I've never seen. That's the only thing I could possibly guess.
In Oakland, the Chapel of the Chimes in Piedmont, they have a huge mausoleum that's really cool. And that's where actually my grandpa Coffin and my great aunt Irene Coffin, their last names are Coffin.
Oh, really?
And they're interred there.
That's crazy. I know I say wow a lot, but wow. Just look at the coloring on it. So it's some sort of, I don't even know what it would be made out of. It might be some sort of cement itself that's just kind of put over the top of the bricks, sort of like stucco, and then painted this green color, or I don't know, maybe it actually has been stained over the years. I don't know. Oh, I wish this was unlocked though. This would be an incredible one to be able to visit. The door is definitely not stuck, so it could be opened. I'm hoping this is the back window. Is the way the stone looks. Kind of looks like it used to be a door, but I don't see, it's looks like there's no way to have sealed it off. I think that's just from the rain washing down. Whoa, this thing looks so cool in the sunset. I kind of wish I had time to get over there and just take some sunset photos over the lake, but I really want to check this out and see if it's unlocked, and then we can get in and see at least one today. It looks like, wow, look at the stained glass. It's not unlocked, but you can get a perfect view of the stained glass in the back. You can see some urns or vases, possibly, probably just vases, sitting on the windowsill there. Not the best view inside that we can get. As you can see, there are 3 people on each side. Actually, there might be 4, it looks like. Well, that's a lot better lighting. Wow, it's in really great shape. Definitely can see just a flower vase, or 2 flower vases there on the windowsill. And then appears to be no dates or names, so that's kind of strange. But luckily we can see the name on the outside of the family. I'm hoping it's not gonna be locked though. It's pretty cool looking, and it looks like it definitely has some of the, looks like glass brickwork up at the top, and I'm not sure, it might just be a layer of, oh no, it looks like it used to have it, and they've been broken out and they put a layer of plexiglass over it. Let's see if I can actually get in, or if you have to have an appointment. Oh wow. This is cool. Check this out, guys. I'm gonna be pretty quick here. But this is amazing, and there's even photos. And obviously this really cool fireplace. I'm gonna be very respectful and very quick, but I wanted to get some of this because there's some really amazing photos, and it's a really beautiful place. I'm imagining there used to be windows here too, but unfortunately someone's vandalized this place over the years. I'm so glad I was able to make it in though. These old photos are absolutely amazing. You can even see way there at the top, something's been left, or maybe it's just a place that's, or excuse me, a little pot that's been placed up there for flowers. I was wondering for a moment, like, it must be incredibly hard to come in here and visit somebody that's been placed up here. This has been really neat, but I think it's time to go. I'm gonna check this one little side room out real quick, and then we'll leave. This is just a little, oh, someone's definitely hidden a few beers back here. It might even be a pipe. Okay, Let's close this back up. Look at this. You can see they just have the gates here. And again, it's not very deep. But it's still kind of cool because you can see everything inside. You can get a interior view even though the gate itself has a lock on it. And some of them don't appear to even have locks. This one here is also, yeah, it is locked solid. You can see it looks like it has 8 regular sized graves, and then I don't know if this here is a grave or if it's just a monument. You can see the last name looks like Elliot, although it almost looks like it has 3 L's, which is kind of strange. That might just be where the rock chipped away. And then this one next to it, I think is incredible because it looks like a 2-story house almost like. I wish it were unlocked. But again, it looks like we're gonna be able to see everything. And there's 9 graves in this one. Looks like that one's actually not used and it's cracked as if someone tried to knock it open with a large stick or a hammer or something. But you can see upwards, it is a lower ceiling, so I'm not sure what's in the upper section or if it's just for decorative purposes. You can see on the side the brick's visible, showing that it's actually a structure made of brick and then covered in another material. But it looks like the pillars are actually made out of granite. At the top of it, it actually looks like a vent. And so it appears that it's hollow on the inside up there, but it doesn't look like there's any way to get up there or there would be anybody actually buried there. Whoa. And in here there's 12, well, place for 12, it looks like. Currently 4 are being used, it looks like, and then you can see the inside of this unused vault there. And again, there's bricks underneath the mortar, if that's what you call it, or concrete. And this is another tall one here. And just looks like 2 burials here. And it's doing a lot better in terms of its condition. But once again, the ceiling is way too low. And it appears that there would be something up above, but it may just be a hollow space. Oh, and this one's actually dripping. It looks like water has made its way all the way through the rock and brickwork. And it looks like all of these have actually been used. Lots and lots of decay on this one. And on the other side here you can see all of the, I don't know if that's algae or what exactly it is, but it's growing on the walls. And lots of these are unused. However, on the sides here, it looks like there's more vaults. Looks like 3 can be on the sides. And the same thing on the other side. And then 9 more on the back. And only 6 are being used currently. But it looks like almost everybody that's buried in here would have been born in the late 1800s and then passed in the mid 1900s. So I'm not sure that they will ever be completely used. The last one is right up here. It seems to have the most elaborate door of any of them. I don't think that it's unlocked. It's definitely not unlocked. But since the glass is broken, you can see right inside. It's got an incredibly beautiful looking statue in there. And again, room for 12 graves. However, it looks like several are not being used. I love this little design work right here. And across there is the last one we just visited, with the last name Fleming. But it is made to look just like a house or a church. And there's even several plates which either have design work or some sort of inscription on it. Let me see if I can zoom in and we can see exactly what it is. It's kind of hard to tell. Might be easier for you guys to see. But let's go ahead and check out the other side here. So I'm really interested to see if there's another entrance. And again, there's nothing here, but there is a vent up here. And so there's this empty space right in the middle and absolutely nothing there. That is puzzling. You would have thought that they would have actually allowed room for more vaults so that more family members could be buried there in the future. And here is the other two-story one, which again is completely sealed except for a vent at the top. And this one here, which is a single story, is actually decayed to the point where one of the walls is collapsing and is falling over into this two-story one here. And even a section of stone that's made its way all the way down right along the bottom edge of the wall here. And the same thing right over here with this single story one. And you can tell here, this is the one that had burials on the side, or internments, I guess, or they wouldn't really be burials since they are vaults. These hedges have grown huge over the years. And again, locked really tight, but thankfully we can see right inside there's 12 vaults, and looks like 3 of them aren't being used. Some of them are heavily worn and decayed. And then there's a bench right down here for visitors to sit and visit with their loved ones. This is really interesting. And as you can can see, right here, we have a mausoleum that has been shaped like an ancient Egyptian pyramid. And how incredible is this and unique out of everything that's ever been on the 539 Productions channel. It looks like this is a family section here. And again, I'm not thinking that I'm going to be able to get a look at all inside, but just a really neat place that I wanted to show all of you. And it has a lightning rod, a very large lightning rod on the top. The surface is made out of, I believe, marble or granite. Look how shiny it is. I mean, not that that's abnormal, but for something of this sheer magnitude, it just looks so impressive. There's a vent here on the back side. Look how neat that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can get a look inside, although again, like I said, it looks to be sealed. But amazing looking place. And no way to see inside of the windows, as they look to have been frosted, or there's been some sort of growth on it. I don't really know, because it looks like originally they would have been transparent glass, so I'm not sure why this white crust is sort of on the interior of the pane, and it may have been that the family came out and actually sprayed it down, or it may have just been in an effort to be festive, but I'm not really entirely sure.